I've been faking it.
Yeah.
And making it.
That's what gives you the audacity to apply for jobs where you know damn well you don't have the experience.
And I was like, yeah, but I heard old men get the second drink for free. And she's like, you know what? You're right.
Hey, brother, can I get that? How much is that? It's like $12. I was like, bro, I used to buy for $7. What can you do? It's like, nah, $12. I said, okay.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah, man. Y'all thought I was finished.
You thought I was finished? When we bought that Aston Martin, we didn't think this one would be rented.
That awkward moment between birth and death.
Yo.
Nah.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. Another episode of Disruption Podcast. 249.
That's crazy.
This week.
What?
Next week we celebrate.
250.
250. Ooh.
250.
Wow.
I didn't even think about it like that.
But this week, Mom's not home.
She's not.
The boys are alone.
Yep.
So we figured pizza night
Yeah, man.
and whatever we feel like doing.
Yeah. We're going to get
boys chat.
zesty this episode.
Boys chat.
Hey, nah, why are you yamming that off cam like that? I know you guys are waiting for someone else to start talking so you can go down with the Fiza.
Yeah.
Everybody eats crust here?
Well, of course.
Everybody eats the crust?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Of course, man. Anyways, man, for the audio listeners, bro, episode 249, like Noah said, man, Mom's not home. So, yes, it's your girl, my Wheezy, is not here.
Yep.
We'll do our intro one time, and then we'll tell you what else you need to do because it's very important stuff. And y'all did that last week. What's the intro, man? Who got in the building?
You know the Baghdaddy? Bro, this guy's forgetting to switch. I'm forgetting to speak. Someone's going to get packed up and go to the nap.
You got this, bro. If you pass out on
For
cam,
real.
I'm just eating
Bad.
right now.
all right,
Hey,
go.
it's Noah the Baghdaddy.
Steve Olasoji in the building, baby.
It's a boy real print.
What?
Is the prince?
Is the boy who?
It's a boy. I don't know. I was trying to come up with a different
Lost
nickname.
But hey, man, like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yep,
Like I
yep.
said last, bro, I need to swallow what's in my mouth.
Pause.
My bad. I'm sorry about that.
I'm not normally like this.
I'm not normally like this, man. I'm acting out like myself.
Miles not here. Everyone's different.
Everyone
bro.
moving different.
Everyone's
bro.
moving
But
different.
last week, you guys liked, you commented. Yeah, the comments were growing. On
I
the
like
comments.
that.
Yeah, even on the socials. So honestly, keep engaging like that. We love
Yeah.
it. Allows us to keep doing what we're doing.
100.
You guys got food in your mouth,
No, I don't.
so
I do.
maybe I should throw us back a little bit.
Throw it
You guys
back
want
on
to
me,
throw it
son.
back? You want me to throw it back, bro?
Throw it back.
Throw it back on me.
Throw it back on me one time, bro. So, do you guys remember this point in time in social media, in just our lives as teenagers? Were we, I think, at this time? Yes.
Definitely high school.
Definitely high school, teenage, year 12, year 11, just finished kind
That
of vibes.
vibe. Yeah, yeah.
Do you remember this account on Twitter, but it would make its rounds on Facebook as well, because I was mainly on Facebook. And it was an Indian man named Pakalu Papito.
Bro. When I tell you,
Bro,
Pakalu Papito. I call him Paku.
biggest throwback.
I didn't realize his name was that long, but it's like, it's just ingrained in my mind
Yeah.
that name exists.
Bro.
And then as soon as you say, I'm like, what's this? And then I knew.
Bro.
Yeah.
I know who it is.
And
That face is one of one, bro. Even though
Everyone,
So you gotta say
everyone one of
knows
like
everybody say
700 million.
bro, you go to India and you're taking photos of everybody thinking all of them are part of
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Come on.
This
This guy had bangers though.
Bro, so this account, for those who maybe like you're not aware, or that memory is still locked in your brain, like it was like almost like a shit posting kind of
Parody,
account,
but not parody.
Yeah.
So like he would say things where either it puts him as like he's the alpha, or it
Those
takes
are the ones. Those are the best ones.
the alpha
posts,
kind of
yeah.
post, or he will post things that's like he completely just like it's
Just a realization.
self. What do they call
Deprecating.
it? Deprecating. Completely just
man.
deprecates himself completely. Yeah. So I mean, we can read off a couple. I think you found some.
Well,
You guys were laughing hard before, so I know you guys
mad
found
thing
good
with
ones.
this guy, I'm like, to this day, we don't know if someone found a stock image of an Indian guy and gave him a name, or if this guy's actually tweeting.
Yeah.
From what's it called? What's the
Mumbai.
No, what's the one with B?
With the B, Bombay.
That's Mumbai is Bombay.
So what do you mean by that? Oh, snap.
I don't know.
Bangladesh?
Bangalore?
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
No, that's Thailand.
Bangalore is also.
Oh, we're so
You're
done.
talking Bangkok, bro.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Parker, we're sorry, bro. But like I said,
Bro,
you
now
can
I
get,
need to know.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
get
yeah.
either of the two.
Yeah, let me hear some of
So,
these.
I've gone through and I've saved some of these iconic, like, some of these posts that just kind of make me laugh when I think about them, yeah?
Oh man.
So, one of these posts, 2nd of February 2016, 4:37 a.m., as you do.
2016. Wow.
That awkward moment between birth and death.
Bro, what's,
What's going on here?
wait,
dog?
what's going on?
is everything
Is
okay?
everything okay, bro?
What?
Man said that awkward moment between birth and death.
This one killed me. This is a reason I went on his Twitter. Guy hasn't tweeted since late 2023, so we might need to check on him. But
Okay. Check on him.
this tweet, I don't know, it's so dumb. The 2064 president probably on the 2064 president is probably on TikTok shaking his ass right now.
Can you imagine, bro? This is in 2023? Dude still active like that? Yeah, bro. It's the fact that is the state of our generation.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's likely.
Right. You are what you eat. I don't remember eating a huge disappointment. What the heck? This is sad,
Nah,
man.
hey, some of them are actually pretty sad.
Wait, you
man.
go?
Nah, you go again.
Sometimes, and sometimes it's just relatable stuff. The problem with rich people is I'm not one. I said, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
What's my problem with them too, dog?
It's so simple. I think my guardian angel drinks. What? Dude's been getting in situations.
Let me even save my comments until we read a couple more, man.
Oh man.
How can you face your problem if your problem is your face? Bro, hey, it's real. How do you face your problem if your problem is your face?
And that's kind of sad.
Hey man, I'm done with self-care. It's time for others' harm.
My goodness. Hey guys, we don't condone we don't condone the actions of Pakalu. I'm so naturally funny because my life is a joke. Bro, it gets sadder and sadder with this guy, man. But he just posted a bunch of different things like why have abs when you can have kebabs? It's just these
That's a classic. I used to hear that one as a kid.
classic guys
I
like
think even
ones, bro.
kebab shops actually had that as well.
It said like everyone has a beautiful side.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like my mom says that everyone has a beautiful side. Well, thank God I'm a circle. Like what is he saying here, man? Well, bro, it's just a time, man.
Damn.
Do you remember that
That's a
Tumblr phase though?
throwback. Yeah. No one
That
can forget that.
like
Yeah.
all of the whole like she believed and then in brackets he lied. And then like the Filipino swag moment,
Something
like
we Asians got.
something we Asians got, bro. My goodness, man. It's these things that are just ingrained in your mind in terms of the social.
Yeah, that young us internet
It's a bit embarrassing.
is very embarrassing.
Did you
You
guys?
reckon?
I went and culled my Facebook.
Okay, because I was gonna say,
Everything.
did you guys
To this
leave
day,
a trail? Yeah.
You know how you daily you get the memory notification?
yeah.
I'll just click it, just double check that there's nothing stupid.
Yo,
Hey, how do you
how do you make sure
Every
that
day you'll get a
notification comes
notification
through?
saying
yeah,
you
I
have a
know. I
memory.
get my notifications.
Bro.
Some of them.
Bro, Mawas.
Mawas are bad.
Mawas
Because
are bad.
I remember one time
Like for me, it's never something that I posted.
searched
No, Mawa posted these.
Yeah,
herself too.
but I'm saying this is like the reminders like someone doing like a TBH.
And then they
to-
put
to
something
me.
on your wall.
Yeah. And I was just like,
Yeah.
oh wow, okay.
I remember one time I searched up a certain name or something like to find this person's account or something. And then the first thing it shows me is a status that Marwa had posted like 10, 12 years ago. And like, not a roast of this person.
Oh, no.
But like they were with this person or something and they're referring like, they're talking about certain other thing. And I was like, that's kind of crazy.
Bro, the problem with Mawas is like there's so much there that
It's hard to go delete it all.
it's a process to go and delete it because some of this tends to the like hate speech kind of bored of them kind of like obviously not. I don't even know how to describe. It's just that whole we didn't think the internet was
Bro,
what it was.
Things also just like we had no understand. Yeah, we didn't know what the internet was.
Yeah.
and we didn't know that like some of these opinions were not healthy.
Yeah.
Like
But
we
also,
really
no one
have
was telling us
changed.
they were offended about these opinions.
That too.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That too.
So we're just saying
We're
stuff,
just
bro.
yeah.
It's a madness, man. Even in line with this whole internet and what it becomes thing. There's a documentary out on Netflix. Yeah, lost my mind. Netflix right now. It's called Ashley Madison. You remember that the Christian like no, yeah, what? No, sorry, not Christian. That's
that
a
was-
Christian. The married, bro. You hear marriage, I think Christian immediately.
It's for anyone that wanted to have an affair.
Yes. So like they're married people, or I think it was married people specifically, not just people in relationships. Yeah.
Yeah.
But married people who wanted to have an affair would subscribe to Ashley Madison.
Yeah.
And then they would link up with other married people who want to have an affair, right? And this is literally at the boom of internet, as in the beginning of like conception of internet being a thing, even almost. You know what I mean?
We know a guy
Oh no.
who created an account on there because his dream was to sleep with an old rich woman.
Did he get the dream?
Huh?
He said, huh?
Nothing came from it.
Yo, that was man's dream as well. Fam. But even there, they didn't even know what the internet could do with that and how much it booms. They end up with millions and millions and millions of people on this. It's like
How crazy.
the way that you just harness this thing is mad, bro. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, we had no idea what the internet was when we jumped on there.
You're
bro.
just in the moment,
we
bro.
were posting.
You're just posting on people's walls. Don't even think is.
Bro,
It just feels like I'm gonna post today, and then tomorrow it's not gonna like. It's not that you deleted the thing,
Yeah.
but it just feels like
No one's gonna
it's
remember
no one's gonna remember. It's gonna disappear.
Bro,
I don't know what it
crazy
was.
how a post on a wall was a message inbox almost borderline for us. Like
Yeah,
most people, the first step to a communication to a friend is I'm going to post on your wall to let you know what I need to let you know. Compared to shooting a direct message in the inbox, lost our minds. Even the poke. Like, what are you doing, man?
yeah. Yeah, the poke was.
When people out here
The poke
poking, bro.
is literally equivalent to like Instagram liking your story.
Story. Also, I've come full circle. I used to, or I've turned a complete new leaf. Remember when I said liking stories is so
was
dumb,
gonna
and
say,
why are you liking my stories? I'm with it now.
Like stories?
Yeah, I'm a raging story
Oh,
liker.
you like stories?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
On some like, I don't want to
supportive.
engage in a convo right now, but I want to let
That's
you know
what I'm
it's that.
saying.
Yo.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
It serves
But
a nice
hold that.
purpose, bro.
I said, hold that like right there.
Serves a nice purpose. Poking each other. Did you guys ever have that one like? It was normally a girl.
Yep, I knew.
You
Where
just
go?
poke back and forth non-stop. Like bro, that was the original Snapchat streaks.
Streaks? As in
Yeah.
what? Just cut.
We all poke
you
each
can
other
poke-
one time a day.
You can poke back and forth.
Yeah, isn't it?
But I actually
I
forgot.
swear,
that.
yeah. Bro, if I got to poke, I'll poke back. Bro,
No,
it's-
I mean like, and then I poke you, and then you poke me.
Yeah, you didn't know how long. Like there was no counter.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was
Not like streaks,
This person
but-
poked you
bro,
kind of
if
thing.
we dive into those archives, man, of how we actually were, we'll see some tomfoolery was definitely going on. Some things that like, not even like it's bad or whatever. It's just
It's like what
Like-
the heck?
And if we saw our children doing this now, we'd get the ick from them. Do you know
Nah,
what
we
I'm saying?
would,
Like,
but not knowing that was us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At one point, I remember like we had a carnival. I think we had a swimming carnival. And then this is the only person that I remember posting because I actually never really posted
Okay, yeah.
on my page. And I was like, random 4 p.m. I was like, woo, we came second.
no one gives a damn.
No one gives a damn.
one gives a damn,
I swear one day I was like, bro, you
Why
telling
did
me
I
that
post this?
I went to the internet to say, ooh, we came second at a swimming carnival?
Bro, I had to let them know,
Like-
bro. I remember when I came first in my heat. It wasn't even the full race.
Cuz-
My heat for 200 meters. And one of my friends, Nigerian as well, posted on my wall, because I was a bit chunky. Posted on my wall. Oh God, I'm so proud of you. bro. You and your pounded yam cheeks. You came second or first. I said, yeah.
yeah, very good. Nah, you know that speak your mind or whatever it is?
Yeah, the thing now on Instagram.
Yeah, we took that literally, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like actually,
we had a status.
came second.
Bro,
like
we
I
said we
actually,
had status.
We had the status. We were posting
It
statuses.
was-
Yeah,
I thankfully didn't post too many, but bro, I'm telling you, if Marwa lets us go through her archives one day on pod, the reactions will be madness, bro. The people on the cam or behind the cam listening will be thinking, "Who the heck is this person, bro?" But hey, man,
I think I only posted like once or
We're
twice.
so unique in that we're the generation where we figured out the internet for ourselves.
okay.
Like we didn't
Yes.
have anyone older than us that knew more about it than we did.
You reckon we're that generation to figure? Yeah, okay, yeah.
In terms of social media, sorry.
So, okay, yeah.
Like to be honest, Snapchat was introduced basically.
Yeah, sorry. Like we had no.
Define our generation firstly. Sorry, by the way.
I'm talking like people up to the age like call it 32. Like what is now what 25 to 32.
25, 32.
right
Okay,
now.
what's currently now?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
those are just
All of us didn't have a guardian that knew the internet.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas like our kids are gonna go to the internet and we're gonna know how everything works already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we'll be able to watch it better, but we will also have that eye of like that's cringe.
Yeah. But I feel like just because of I want to use the word natural selection in terms of just we phase things out.
Yeah.
The corny things don't even like it doesn't even cross your mind because it just can't run anymore in this space. You know how we're just constantly trying to pursue what's cool a little bit or what's most popular.
Yeah.
So it's like we phase out those uncool like bro.
I feel like, then what might happen is a generational thing where it's like what we don't even realize is the new thing to do is uncool down the track, but in that moment when our kids are doing it, we don't even realize it's uncool because it's so outside of our scope.
Outside, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
I want to go into the whole NPC stuff on TikTok even and whatnot, but that's not a bad.
Nah, another day.
I reckon we do our top 3 then. But it's a little bit different today, isn't it?
It's a very different one.
I
what
was
we doing?
not
What we
here,
doing?
so she can't call in and do top 3.
I was gonna get her to do that though.
That would be pretty cool.
I was gonna say call in and that, but I'm like, I don't know, the audio might not work out, whatever, and I think she can't be bothered. So
Nice.
So boys be boys.
boys are gonna be boys. What we doing?
So we're doing who is most likely to. So I think everyone came up with their own 3. Very very simple. We just write a name down and we show the crowd.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of like most likely to. Did you just say all this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll show. Hey, number 1, most likely to not listen.
Nothing, bro.
I'm
Should I-
joking.
should I
All right, yeah, Carl's go first.
Let me kick it off. I think this is a good one because sort of it's going to dive into Daniel's conversation later. But yeah, who is most likely to back you up in an argument even if you're wrong?
Back you up in an argument.
So this is out of us 3. Who's most likely to back us up?
In an argument, even if you're wrong.
Yeah.
I got my answer.
I go by. All right, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, reveal.
All right.
Okay, go. What you say?
So me and Daniel said Carl's.
Yeah, and Carlos wrote down
Carl
me.
said Daniel.
Okay.
I knew Daniel because I think in the podcast, right? It's like you and Mawa,
Typically on
like
the same.
on some topics, at
Okay.
least most topics, yeah. And then I do recall one time I said something and I think I was wrong. Daniel's like, yeah, and I was like, he's in now.
Yeah, we're in this together.
We called you out on them COVID stats.
Daniel was just
3,000
like,
people died in Perth. What?
My thing was Carl's. I feel like Carl's enjoys the waffle.
Yeah.
Carl's enjoys the waffle. So if he sees that this is gonna not in a malicious conversation,
Yeah.
but like in like a meaningless conversation, if he sees like I'm talking crap, he was like, yeah, I'll
was just
I'll
carry
join
on.
you. Yeah.
So why I wrote Carlos, is because like the guy enjoys the hustle
He loves
of
the
a
game.
discourse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
similar
yeah.
to kind of what you just said there.
Yeah.
So I reckon, and he's a master arguer, bro. Like he's discusser.
yeah,
You know, 'cause we don't argue.
yeah.
We have discussion.
We don't argue. We discuss.
Bro, we discuss. But I reckon it's just a master that he can just convince, bro. So
Professional.
he'll see how well can I convince this
He's a
person
lawyer.
right now. He's a lawyer, bro.
A lawyer.
All right.
All right, cool.
Daniel's question.
All right. My question that I got here. Who's most likely to check their partner's messages?
Oh, that's a good one. Far out. I'm just gonna have to write.
Okay.
All right. 3.
2.
What? Alright, I already know. Carlisle's gonna write myself. That's why I asked the question. And then Nora and Carlos both wrote me. Talk to me.
You seem most likely to. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not even in a weird way. It's like you're the most likely to just pick up your girl's phone and like read a message that's on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Carlos?
And then I can imagine Mao throwing a pillow. Hey, what are you doing? Yeah.
Me? I'm interested, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm nosy. But my nosiness, I typically like to have it with respect. I'm like, oh, what are they saying?
Oh, so you're not like if you're in the car, she gets a
Yeah.
message. Do you just go, oh, no way, what did they say? Or do you go, what did they say?
I look and
are
say,
you
what are they
peeking? You
saying?
peeking?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
say, oh, what are they saying? Yeah. And then I wrote, no, why'd I write you? I can't lie, I was meant to just write my own
Wait,
name.
have you ever responded before you've said what did they say. So like, for example, you see a message on her phone.
Yeah.
And then you see her writing it back, and before you said what did they say, you go, why would you say that?
Yo. And now
you've done
outed,
that?
And now you've outed
Now
yourself.
you outed yourself.
So she didn't even know you were looking.
Nah, man. It'd be like
yeah.
that. Hey, there's nothing that separates the married.
Yeah. Let nothing come between what God has put
what
together.
God's put together.
Most likely to end up in jail.
Goodness gracious.
3,
3, 2, 1. No. Carlos who?
But like as an accident.
Okay. I can see maybe accident.
Yeah.
Like Carl's accidentally end up there and be like, what did I do?
Yeah. I think Noah will go there on purpose, bro.
Yeah, to be honest,
On purpose.
Yeah, like this is not an accidental crime, bro.
Hey, you think I just want to be around man?
Nah, no, okay. Or prison or jail. Like I'm talking like
jail,
on a
yeah.
spend-
jail.
Holding cell, yeah.
Holding cell situation. No
Okay.
one's gonna do anything that ends you up in prison.
Yeah,
I mean, last public holiday, Noah almost did end up.
Do you know
in
what I'm
jail.
saying? Like those are the type of activities that this man like, and I feel like Noah will arc up. You know what I mean? Like when there's an injustice to him, that most people would just be like Noah said a smart comment, bro, and now he's in jail.
See,
Like-
I think I'm more likely to arc up when there's an injustice to someone else. And then they're like, hey, bro, you weren't part of this. Come here. Handcuffs.
Fist
Yeah.
the cuffs, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But again, more on the traffic side of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the burnout, and then it's like, what are you doing?
Burnout. Do you remember when he almost killed us in his car? He took the fattest corner one time. I put the Need for Speed music on the background, bro.
I don't know if I was.
Cause
there.
bro, he did that. Yeah. That's the type of behavior.
I can see him getting pulled over for it, and it's like you have to walk home, and it's like, all right, cool. Gets back in his car, drives off
Don't
again.
get caught again.
Yeah, all right,
Yo,
cool. You're getting
hold
locked up. You're getting locked up.
Did you guys see the video this week of the guy with the court? The court online, like Zoom. And
I
and
want to talk about that.
we need to talk about that.
Yes.
But basically, his case is it's the fact
He was suspended.
Actually,
for
let's do it
driving.
after. Let's do it after.
Alright,
Excuse game.
done.
Yeah,
Alright,
there's
you
a
go
funny-
on?
Yeah.
Read your next
Oh
one.
yes, I forgot I got another one. All right, cool. This is a cool one because I feel like this could actually be anyone here.
Alright.
All right. So who is most likely to get along better with your parents than you? No, but like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is hard.
Yeah, but I feel like both of y'all actually looking at that vibe, man.
Three,
cool. 3,
2,
2,
1.
I should put my own name.
What?
Fine.
I was actually about to put you. And I wrote you and I rubbed you out and I put no. Instead, yeah? But wait, go.
Carl, I just feel like Carlos is really good at interacting with like parents, partners, all that kind of stuff. Like
A floater.
and genuinely invest in the conversation that he's having with them,
Yeah. That's why I had him on.
and then follows up about it the next time he sees them.
Now, why I started laughing.
Like, how
is-
you feeling?
Yeah, why I started laughing when I wrote Carlos initially is because I remember the time when my mom hated him.
You know what? I got a question about that too, bro.
So I remember the time when my mom used to hate Carlos.
Bro.
And that just made me crack up and I rubbed his name out straight
Bro,
up.
You know what I
and
can't
I
wait
did
for?
nothing, bro.
I can't wait for the episode we have your mom on, and Carlos brings it up.
He's got.
You have to, yeah. That's gonna be a good
I
convo.
should don't know. I should don't know if you apologize for hating.
Now my mom's never said that, but the day the beans spilled at home when when I said, "Oh yeah," like I asked Carlos if we can go to that party. He said, "You asked him, bro." It was crazy.
Yeah, it's actually the craziest thing ever. I don't know who this person is that I got invited to. Right? I was like, yeah, my mom said I can go. Yeah.
Damn.
This is a hard one. I feel like I read my name as a cop out because I actually don't know who.
Just choosing and
But I
make
think
joke.
both of you guys are very good. Like you guys are
actually, I think we're all good at
Nah,
this.
like you guys are actually
That's why
very.
I was like,
you guys
I think
actually,
around-
you guys are actually excellent, bro. Parents,
you got yours?
even my niece loves you all, bro. So
Yeah,
Alright.
beautiful niece, bro.
yeah,
Most likely to do a poo in nature.
Oh, I'm
That's easier. That's easier. All right, 3, 2. Why did everyone write down Daniel?
Yeah, I wrote my own name too.
All right, so me and Daniel put Daniel.
I don't know why. I actually don't know why I put
No.
I thought we were all gonna have my name. I can't lie, bro.
Yeah,
High key, I would do it.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't.
My only
care.
issue is the wipe.
I didn't get that far in
Because I would enjoy the pooing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, now this is really a boys episode, bro. Like, peeing outside is much better than peeing in the toilet.
Definitely.
It's like
Okay, you know what's an elite peeing outside?
a what?
This is an elite peeing outside
yeah.
moment. You're hanging with your girl for like most
What?
of the day. Wait.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Listen,
And we are going most of the day. And then, like, towards the end of the night, you're on the drive to drop her home or whatever. You've been hanging in the car for a bit or whatever. And you're busting to pee.
Yeah.
And you drop her off. And then you drive, like, maybe 5 minutes away. Pull over.
Absolutely release the floodgates.
And ruin someone's front yard, bro. That is the best pee.
Bro, every time when the boys would come over to the crib, even, bro, we've done this probably not too recent. I think we've had more decorum. But back in the day, bro, it would be a 4 to 5 a.m. link up.
A couple of these.
Every single tree. I remember there was even one night where every man took a different tree. Yeah. Every tree was posted up and everyone's just there sorting themselves out. And it was just the steamiest situation on a cold night.
Bro, because, that one's scary. Nighttime when it gets steamy.
Bruv, yeah. Hey, sorry, TMI for the goddamn, bro. But all the guys, you understand
you know
what
what?
we're
Girls
talking about.
pee outside so
Girls
much.
pee outside a lot more than us.
I don't know, more than us.
Nah,
but they pee outside a lot, and their one's kind of
they-
great because they just go like, I'm just gonna hide behind the car.
Bro, just open the door. Just open one door. It's a lot, bro. All right, ready?
Wait, ready for what? Oh,
Next
brother.
question.
for a second I thought.
What, to pee outside or what?
Oh,
All right, ready?
is it you?
Yeah. Who's most likely to save the whole group from a hostage situation?
All right, cool.
I
I got my answer. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay.
I wrote myself as
I
well.
wrote.
Okay, I was
Okay,
gonna
what's
put
yours?
Daniel, but then I remembered the only one time we've been in a dire situation was flying back from Promised Land. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Daniel, when he gets heated,
That's
doesn't accomplish much.
Yeah.
And I walked,
like,
I
you just
walked
get us
off
in trouble.
quietly
Yeah,
and
hey.
found someone was like, "Hey, do you reckon you can sort this out?" She's like, "Yeah."
Hey, I might have to rather put Nor actually, like, because I thought of 2 situations. Number 1 was that,
Okay.
but also number 2 was the when we tried to get Rema on the podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then,
yeah, facts,
and then
facts,
his manager
facts.
was like, "What is this? Da da da."
Yeah,
We didn't
yeah,
agree
yeah.
to this, and then Dad was like, "I got this." Boom, 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 boom. 2 minutes later, Rema was on.
Yeah,
And I was
okay.
like, yeah, Daddy will do
Yeah,
something.
you said yes, daddy.
Yeah. I hear
So it's like when you're calm, you get the job done.
Wow, so you guys just made me change my whole personality. Now I realize, okay, I just need to be calm, yeah?
Yeah, you bro. When you come, you actually get the job
Too
done.
much aggression.
Bro. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I read myself, but I thought that in a hostage situation, like, it's all going well, all going good, and all of us could get saved, but somehow I end up getting myself killed. But all of you guys, that's the opportunity that you have to get escape. Like, or to dip out. No, not like I went into this on
Like accidentally
I
sacrificed.
accidentally sacrificed myself
Yeah.
from maybe arcing up, and then that's the moment, everyone just get the heck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, mistake, man. All right,
Yeah.
you got one more?
So who's most likely to
What?
get the
Man said
group?
moist.
Who's moist?
So that's the question. Who's moist?
Who's moist?
That's the question, guys. Who is most likely to get the group in trouble?
I mean,
Oh, the
I just
whole
looked at
group.
my answer, bro.
Oh, you reckon?
Of course, bro. Yeah.
You reckon?
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, I don't know. Again, I have to go based on my experience.
Yeah, gotcha. All right, 3, 2, 1. Nude.
Yeah, no, I have to go Daniel.
Why'd you have me, bro?
No, like
Wait,
you got me in
I've
trouble,
already
like-
gotten this whole group in trouble before.
Bro, literally, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You got me in trouble.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
I've got you in trouble?
Yeah, yeah. Your
Wait,
mom.
whoa.
You just told the group. You just told everyone. Your mom.
Oh, lol.
Yeah, yeah. So there's that. Trying to figure out if there's another one.
I know Noah will,
I think no. Yeah, he might put the podcast.
like this episode, the wake up call might put us in jeopardy. I don't know. I don't even know what it is, but it could.
yeah.
Let's
Never
get
know.
rid of all the.
Yeah, you see? Look at that.
Oh, wow.
You look at that. And now the
Let
filling,
me.
the fill in the blanks.
Hey, hold on.
Right.
Hold on.
Carlos will just change his answer right now. Straight away. It's a T-Nor.
Tenor.
All right, last one, Oregon.
I've got 2 more, but this one
fine.
can be the last one. Who's the most likely to flirt with a bar staff to get a free drink?
Bro, someone did this already.
All right, 3.
2, 1. Oh my days.
Okay. There.
I read the whole crew.
yeah, the
Whole crew is likely to do
The
it.
whole crew. Yeah. All right, good.
I think during your engagement, we all
Yeah.
went bowling.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Guys, believe it or not, we got 2 games for $6.
Yeah, madness.
Was it? It was 2 games for like
2
$6.
games for $6.
Or $12.
Yeah.
It was something
I
ridiculous.
got 2 games for 6.
That was a different day. And
Yeah,
then
no,
I think
but in your engagement, yeah, we
we
got.
used that.
Is that what we used? But who's
The fact that Noah had previously, enforced the risk.
Yeah.
And then we use that as precedent to say, let's get this deal again.
Yeah.
We just got married.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
So was that you that was chatting to them or was it Noor?
I was definitely leaning over the counter.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay,
but I definitely, we did? You were, yeah or not?
We're all
I
there.
remember the second time.
I'm trying to remember the second time, but I don't know if Noah was there or not. But maybe you weren't. But I was like, yo, a friend has been here before.
Yeah.
And he's had 2 games for $6.
For $6.
We just got engaged,
try that one.
bro.
We
What
can
can
try
you do
that.
for us right now? Now, I remember a time, someone else's birthday. We've all paid for our own meals. Like, everyone just come, you eat your own food, you buy your own drink. Yeah?
All right.
This woman's about 50, 45. Tell me how this man has secured a free drink. He's like, can you just wipe that off my bill? She's like, yes, honey. Of course. Like,
Hey, what'd you say to
That's
her?
how it actually went.
What'd you say to him?
I'll tell you how the actual thing went. Because I was sitting, it was me, there's a bunch of us, but Daniel's sister, like Victoria's there. And the lady comes around to take our orders and she goes, oh, your hair's so beautiful, to Daniel's sister.
Yes.
And then, it's Kiki, haha. And then I was like, what about mine? And she laughs, whatever. And then she goes, oh, bald men are like so attractive. And I was like, all right, yeah, cool, whatever. I said,
Let me keep that one in the pocket.
keep that one in the pocket.
Keep that on the
I'll
Order
come back
my
later.
food, order a drink, order a second drink. I said, I don't want to pay for 2 drinks, to be honest, but I feel like 2 drinks.
Yeah.
So then when at the end of the night, everyone's paid with split bill, I go last to pay. And she goes, it was this, right? And I was like, yeah, but I heard bald men get the second drink for free. And she's like, you know what? You're right. Bro, that one, I was like, I actually need to try this everywhere. I go to the next place, they probably were like, hey, shut up, bro. Pay for 3 now.
It pays, bro.
Yo, what a smooth guy,
That
bro.
was nice.
Riz Nation pays, though, for real. For real.
no.
See, I put Daniel, just 'cause I feel like Daniel doesn't want to pay.
Oh, of course,
In
bro.
general. Doesn't want to pay for things. So he's like, you know what, I'll
I
flirt.
always try,
I'll flirt
bro.
just to get this
Man
for free.
D's gal.
I hear it.
Deezy.
Whoa.
What do you mean by that? When you say
How
flirt?
far would you flirt?
Whoa,
Wait.
Next topic.
Wait.
Topic, bro.
It's just a bar
Just
staff.
because we said this is a zest.
Yeah? And it's just to get the free drink. And it's just flirting. If you were to be
This is the problem.
would you be willing to say, damn, you're kind of cute, just to get the
To the man Deezy.
$8 free drink?
To the man Deezy.
$12, $24 free drink.
So this is the problem.
It's
I
alcoholic.
have
24 was
I
not bad.
have like $24 no.
For you're cute. I don't
I
know.
have like I don't know if it's it's charisma ultimately, yeah.
Charm.
Yeah.
And the problem is, especially in these settings,
I don't know when to stop using it.
no, most of the men,
I'm just so good at this.
no,
Oh.
most of the men in these settings
no.
are typically the G. You get me? So it's just normal chit chats, but they might be getting a whole different message. And then next thing you know, the drink, bro, I've gotten orange juices for free.
From men. No, wait, talk to us.
Moving on, bro.
How'd you get it for free? Just conversation?
Just conversation and ban, like it's just bands, bro. It's not even. That's what I'm saying. Accidental risk.
You're so cute.
Hey, we're gonna figure this one out in the edit after this episode. Okay? So the full cut might be something completely different, bro. But I'm just saying, in these settings, some of these, I don't know, bro. They catch a different message, and next thing you know, free orange juice, bro. Yeah,
Hey,
it's mad.
I tried it. I think last week. I went to this Afghan rusty chicken. I used to go there all the time. Daniel know. And the rusty chicken
Sensational
used to
place.
be a beautiful place.
Blue or orange?
Blue.
Yeah. Is it crazy how you just know
I
based
just
on
know,
that question? I'm the same.
What
Look
the
at
hell?
it.
Blue or orange? Which one do you go to in Daniel?
I don't know the colors, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Madness. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, anyways, I used to buy it for $7, bro. Now it's $12.
That's
And then when I
that's
was
a
there
hike.
last week, I ordered a family one, and I was hungry as well. So I was like, let me just order small. I was like, hey, brother, can I get that one? How much is that? It's like $12. I was like, bro, I used to buy for $7. What can you do? It's like, nah, $12. I said, okay. I said, don't worry about it.
Bro, you try to
just saying,
smile.
You see it.
Man,
Bro,
you try to smile
his
and
face was
everything,
just-
bro.
Bro, he did not.
No emotion.
No emotion. Just like, nah, $12 now.
Nah, hey, sometimes you realize, bro, them stark realities, it's not. It doesn't work there.
It doesn't work everywhere. It doesn't work everywhere.
Hey, man, hope you guys been blessed. Hope you've been well. That's our version of Top 3. Amawa is not here.
Yeah.
She shall be back next week for celebration episode 250, bro. Fellas.
Yo.
Only because in the recent week, I have kind of like had to do a lot of introspection on myself. And like just think about myself a little bit. Not on a like, oh, let me focus on me vibe, but like a, hey, who are you? Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Or like, what kind of a man are you wanting to be?
All right.
And it's kind of fitting that we get the Man Only episode to get into this a little bit.
Like that.
What does it take for you guys to admit that you're wrong? So this can be in a bunch of different settings, yeah? Relationally. It can be within, let's say, values you might hold, perceptions and perspectives you might have about individuals, and all these kind of things that comes into it. We can box them up firstly if we want, we can start a relationship or not, and all that kind of stuff there. But what does it take for you guys to admit that you're wrong in a situation? Sometimes that means admitting it to yourself as well. Like maybe you sit down with yourself and like, damn, I'm in the wrong in this setting. Or someone calling you out and then you being able to actually accept that. Yeah.
I think for me it's a struggle area, this one. Not
Yep, he's packed up.
just because
He's never wrong. He's never wrong.
in a sense, I think oftentimes I try to be as fair as possible.
Okay.
So my initial decision that I've made, I've already considered fairness.
In your
In
view
my
of
mind.
fairness.
Your
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And so then when I'm like I can explain every step of my thinking. So then I'm like, it's hard to be like, well, this is why I was wrong. Do you get that?
I hear you. And you know why?
I get that.
And someone else, like one of my friends actually said this. She was like, you can be like, okay, let me say it like this. Some people, because they can articulate their message well, they sound right. Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
And like you just said, explain
Which I think can be me a lot of the time.
in terms of being the articulation of it being, yeah, exactly. So like, because you can collect your thoughts and gather your thoughts together and then exactly give the step by step, confidently,
process it, yeah.
exactly, you look right, yeah? And then she was like, because she's all over the place,
She
in
always
what
sounds
she speaks about, she always sounds wrong. And I'm like,
okay,
but obviously when people now give you that time to get all of that rubbish out and the model and everything that's in there, oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're not crazy in this
Yeah.
situation. You're actually right. So I'm like, okay, for you, do you tend to also then sometimes, because you can articulate like that, you just
sound right.
you sound right to yourself as well? Yeah.
Because even the fact that the other person is a little bit messy in terms of gathering their thoughts, you're like, yeah, I'm definitely right.
Yeah.
You know?
To an extent. I think, though, for me, like, I've said this before as well. It's like, I really do value, like, unity over...
Would you say right over reconciled as well?
Yeah, I prefer reconciled over right.
Sorry, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I meant. Yeah.
And so it's like, for me, it's like, I would rather... where it makes sense, again, this is where the problem starts, like where it makes sense to like admit my fault.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I don't like the idea of us being at odds for too long.
Yeah,
In any kind of dynamic, relationship, friendship, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I'm more willing to, in that sense, to just like hear you out ASAP.
Because I was gonna say, it doesn't still sound like you're saying admit wrong. It sounds like you're saying
I'll hear you out.
out.
Yeah.
That's not the
Because
same.
why should I assume that I'm wrong?
I'm right, but let me see what you got to say.
Because you like think about it. At its core,
Yeah.
if you always assume that you're wrong, you don't even trust yourself.
I think that, okay, I hear it a little bit, because it's like, all right, yeah, how sure are you in the steps and decisions that you make, right? Yeah. So what does it take for someone to get to the point then to then admit that wrong? Do you know what I mean? Like how much breaking down and stripping away of whatever,
I think it's more than anything, you kind of have to go, okay, I'm regularly correct or whatever, but let me not get prideful because of that.
In this moment right now.
Then I cannot see that I am still capable of being wrong.
Yeah. You'll ever been called out for it?
Being wrong?
Being right. Being always thinking you're right, sorry. Yeah, that's a yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you think you do?
Nah, not
Cap.
really.
Stop the freaking cap, bro.
Cap.
Stop the cap, man.
What? Get called for big thing that.
Actually, yeah. I mean, that's what's reality.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Look at us assuming we're right.
Assuming how we know it,
Yeah,
bro.
what the heck?
Good, talk about yourself.
Or like I know back in the days when we always used to have like our discussions or arguments with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can sort of see why they would say, you know, yours right. To be honest, I actually was.
Madness.
No, like, bro,
hear
think
it.
about it.
I
Like,
hear it.
Like, think about the things that I was
Sometimes you
actually
are.
arguing.
Yeah.
I was actually right.
Right.
Yeah.
However, in saying that,
The realization.
The courtroom, yeah.
like this is, yeah, it might be bad, but I think I get to a point where I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm wrong. Is when the other person gets emotional, right?
The fact that it has to get
because
there, huh?
yeah,
Wait. Okay, why are you sighing?
Because the emotional thing can be such a cop out. Like because like now what is wrong is not what I'm saying, it's my delivery.
which is
Bro,
okay.
This is
No.
inherently,
Bro.
at its core, the most toxic things I've
no,
ever heard
no,
from
no,
you
no,
guys.
no, no.
Man's moved from I'm not wrong to I'll hear you out to I'm not wrong, but I'll change how I'm saying it. That's crazy.
Bro, like, no, because like you can just get emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah? But if I'm right, whether you're emotional or not,
I'm still right.
I'm still right.
Okay.
So
Like-
maybe I'm saying it in an aggressive way or in a way that's not considering something that whatever, all this kind of stuff. But like, it doesn't change the truth. I think though, another thing is like, some things are also, there's like a level of subjectiveness to a lot of things.
Yeah,
Like there is
yeah.
no absolute right in some things. And so we're both right.
I
I'm
hear
right
it,
in what
yeah.
I'm saying. You're right in how you're feeling.
And it's like this is right now as well sometimes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like in a
like,
different
yeah.
situation, your thing
Yeah.
or your how you go about it or you know what I
Yes.
mean, your reaction to this might be the correct thing
Yeah.
for that situation.
Yeah. I think again, even in terms like what's right, what's wrong. I think delivery contributes to what is right, if that sort of makes sense as well. Because I think if we just change the delivery of how we say things, then it kind of changes everything as well.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, again, it's not, this is not the only factor. Like when someone gets emotional, I'm like, okay, cool, I think I'm wrong, right? But I think what it allows me to do is sort of just reflect on everything as a whole, right? Because I think it's very hard to reflect on everything as a whole when you're in the middle of a conversation right now, right? But when someone gets emotional, you realize it's bigger than this.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
That's true.
You know, it's like the problem is that you don't listen, right? Like that's them getting emotional. Now they just sort of expressing the frustration as a whole, right? And then now it's like, now I'm wrong because I don't listen, and that's how we got here.
Hondo.
You know what I mean? Again, it's very random. If me and you were meant to link up, right, and then you don't show up and you want to text me later on, it's like, oh yeah, so I couldn't make it. I'm like, brother, like you should have told me. It's very random for you or for me to try to bring up something.
Yeah.
Where it's like, because like, yo, this is about this.
Yeah.
But then if you get emotional and then now it's like you're expressing your frustration about the friendship.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, hey, Carl's the problem with this friendship or the problem here is that you don't let me know what's going on before, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? That's just an example of that. So yeah, in some cases, you know, it's like when someone gets emotional, like, oh snap, now I should really reflect about, you know, my actions, how I'm saying things.
But it might not change the fact that you still think you're right as well.
Like, you know,
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
no, but like, yeah. But something's not about being right, you know, so because
Yeah. No.
You know what I
Like,
mean?
yeah, so, I mean, a lot of the time, like I said, that's the plight of
Yeah,
man.
'cause for
To
me-
just suck it up.
yeah, because for me, I was
Sometimes,
like,
bro.
you know, this is right now. It's not about being right or being wrong. So because it's a lot bigger than being right,
I was gonna say for me,
Yeah.
it takes some one-liners, bro.
which is
Like, so Noah and I were having a convo over the weekend, and we was just talking about something, yeah. And then like he just said, I can even say it because you know what I mean. Like I'll say the kind of like one-liners that he's mentioned, but it's like something like when someone's like acting out of character, then that's an opportunity for you to maybe look at like, oh, maybe they're right, or maybe you're wrong in this because it's like that this is not normal, like that kind of thing there, or like there was no one line, man. But like for me, it's when within conversation sometimes when I just get them things that you can just grab, and it's like this completely shatters your view or your understanding of this one thing, or it just brings in a whole hook that just says, "Oh snap, bro! Turn your head that way. This is actually, you know what I mean? Like just a completely new perspective."
You know what? That's funny.
I'm changed. What?
Because that means your brain works based on white text on black background images.
And I hate it so much. I can't lie.
You're a quotes guy.
Not quotes, but I operate on mantras, principles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, which is a quote.
But 100%, like if this is what I like, you build on, and then something comes in that almost completely like shatters that belief system, or that, you know what I mean, that opinion. That opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I hear it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, and this is something even as guys, it's like I personally think that the way I grow is that I just add on top of each thing, right?
Yeah.
So for example, so now, whatever the most strong, like the strongest, or most, the most recent foundation, like the most recent foundational block is, that's how I start to make decisions from that place. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
If something else comes in that kind of trumps that now, and that's the new checkpoint. That's the new place of thinking now. And like that's how my growth, I feel like when I look at it, kind of has been. It's like there's been something new that's like, oh, this is what you thought now. There's actually a new level to that right now.
Okay,
and then that gets that on top. I feel like for me to be able to admit that I'm wrong, something has to come in and be like, shatter that kind of thinking. This is the new norm now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That requires, I mean, because I think we're all quite similar when it comes to that, to be honest. Then, like, that requires a level of receptiveness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like, we can joke and say like, we're all, we're stuck in our ways, all this kind of stuff. But I don't actually think at our core any of us are. Because we try actively to not be. Because like to even be willing to engage in conversation and whatnot, where it's like, my checkpoint of thinking might shift is pretty big.
That's mad. To actually like you're saying, like to be willing to step into one,
or to because that's not even like right now. I might. Actually, maybe it is a thing of like being like, okay, right now I'm willing to be challenged.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I remember like I used to be so annoyed at myself that I just couldn't sit in a conversation with my parents and not talk back.
Yes.
Like as in
same.
When they were it's
when you live with them,
but when I was living with them,
yeah.
Man said I feel this. But when I was living with them, like especially in like my like teenage years more so, but when they are telling me something or pulling me up on something, and they'll say, your problem is you always think you're right, or you just don't want to listen. I used to hear that, and that's the one thing that would piss me so much, and I'd proceed to interrupt them anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, and then afterwards, I'd just be like, bro, shut up, man. Just listen. So it's like something I've tried to actively like do now, So I don't want this to happen often, but I love a conversation when someone says, hey, can we just actually have a chat about da.
Yeah.
So like in the workplace when the manager's like, hey, Daniel, can we have a chat?
Yeah.
I remember at a point in time, I would like dread that.
Yeah.
Like I used to be like, bro, fire out, I'm done, bro. I don't, like, what are you gonna say about me now? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it got to a point that I was like, I can't wait. Like, it sounds mad corny, but I used to get to a point where I was like, I actually can't wait to hear how to improve myself. It sounds so corny to say, right? But even like, with parents, with within a relationship, with a partner, with friends, it's like I'm interested to hear what you have to say that could actually potentially help me improve myself right now. You know what I mean? That sounds so corny, dog. But
but reality, that's what it is, because no one is perfect. So you could always improve in literally every aspect of your life.
It's
being a better friend, father, brothers, it doesn't matter. You can always.
I think that one is gonna be such an interesting one because
like other one or
because it's like even marriage. I know that's always a big checkpoint, but it's like you've been a partner to this person for a while. Yeah, like it doesn't need to change that much how you partner. You know what I mean?
Right.
From like pre-marriage to
from
post-marriage?
Being a boyfriend to fiance to husband.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Yeah.
Like, no, like,
That was such a nervous laugh.
And this guy said, "Boy, you don't know."
well, yeah. Well, I mean, I might not 100%, but like,
yeah.
observing my friends, I'm like, nothing actually changes that much in the dynamic of your relationship, other than that, like, you guys are more available to each other, right? But then the going into, and that's why I say that to say, like, I don't feel like there's that much advice you can be taking on. Like, there's a lot, but there's not
as a father, like going into
as a husband, right? Because it's not like you're gonna be taught, okay, and then this, and then it's like you're kind of, if you're in a healthy relationship, they're kind of just gonna tell you do more of this healthy stuff in a more intense way.
Yeah, you just doing it. Yeah.
The father one is like, this is the first time you have that dynamic in your life, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it's like,
Are you then saying you're more receptive to hear anything now?
yes, like I'm more likely to just from the jump get a bunch of grown guys around me or friends or whatever and just be like, hey guys, what's your advice?
Don't do this? Okay, cool. Don't do that?
Yeah, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, let me know, all this kind of stuff.
That makes sense because this is the new
It's
position
so
here,
new. It's
right?
like, it's unique completely.
But relationship is like, now we be going good, bro.
Literally.
Sure. I think the only one, the kind of slight difference, maybe this is a sign of a healthy relationship beforehand, but the slight difference that I think is created within, like from boyfriend to fiance to husband, the difference that I see happens once you move into the husband category is you're more willing to strip away parts of yourself, like as in the acceptance of wrong, more so, as in like, because now this you're more available to each other. This partnership is now a covenant between everybody. You paid X amount of $1,000 for this event. You put your friends in little penguin suits. You signed in this, before the law, prayed before God. This partnership has to work out kind of situation now of like, I bet, let me listen to you. What am I doing wrong? Talk to me. Like, okay, I'm willing.
Every problem must be solved.
Must be resolved, bro. No room for calluses on the heart. We're healing this right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think like beforehand, even though like you probably should just so it's a sign of a good relationship, but I feel like beforehand you're more willing to be like, hey bro, I'm dropping you off after this argument.
It's Tuesday, I'm dropping you off and I'm not seeing you till Friday.
You know what I mean?
We'll forget about it by then.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not that.
I'm not hearing you out.
I hear
but I feel like that's the one difference there is like that's probably the dynamic that changes a little bit within a kind of setting.
Akash, is that Akash? Akash. He did a stand-up around that as well. He was talking about the difference between when he was in a relationship with his wife and then when they were married, like the whole argument thing. Yeah. It was like when they were in a relationship, when they're having an argument, he's like, like if she walks out the door, like she might never come back, right?
That's so crazy. Bro.
No, 100% is like, hey, come back, let's talk about it. Yeah. All right, cool. Now in a marriage, it's like she walks out, it's like you're gonna come back. Where you gonna go? You're gonna sleep here. So it was like
this is your bed.
Yeah, it's like we're gonna have to sort it out. So it was just funny way it's like the mentality. I don't know, maybe you can speak on it a little bit, but it's like the mentality around figuring it out, working it out. What does that look like in a relationship? Because versus in a marriage. Yeah,
I literally had a phone call with a homie on the way here, and he was talking about like if there's a problem between me and my girl, she better come to one of y'all to talk about it because I don't want the streets knowing anything. Like, I trust that at least if you guys hear about, like, if there's anyone she goes to talk about this thing, let it be one of you guys, one of my brothers. Because she's like, because I know if this, she's like, I don't want the streets to hear about this. Yeah. Not on a like, I don't want anyone to know what, but it's like the
you want a unified front.
The most unified front, the voice that has a vested interest in both individual parties here is gonna be the person that cares about two of you. He's absolutely. Like, he's like, yo, I hope that he's like, I need to even sit her down and tell her this. He's like, if there's ever anything that's wrong within this, go to one of my brothers and talk about it because sure they're my brother, but they care about the two of us kind of thing. So I'm even like, for you guys then, how much of an involvement do you want each other to have within that type of a space? And how open, Like, how open are you willing for that dynamic between your partner and your brothers to be? Because that's our sister.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
as in
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
partner,
yeah.
So what do we want that dynamic to look like? What are you comfortable with? What's your comfortability levels?
For me, I've always said like this is family. This is extended family.
Yeah.
So like it really has to be on that kind of like wavelength of
that's
like yo like this. I think this is something that I struggle with because the idea of like partnering with someone who has a group like this, who then expects you, like let's say me in this example, to then join.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
As in you're being embedded into that circle now?
Because like you would want that on both ends.
Yeah.
But I need her to understand that this is where it really is. This one is where it really is.
This is a mentality of I was right.
Yeah.
My group is
Bro,
the
best friendship group in the world.
My group is the real one.
Hey, but to be honest, you're not wrong though. You're not wrong.
You know what I'm saying? But not for me, like, bro, absolutely. Like, I expect you guys to have your own relationships with my partner. I expect all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I even have the opinion where I'm like, bro, if a girl doesn't get along with
my friends.
Marwa or
Colvin.
doesn't get along with Carl's partner, or like not get along, but like
Finds them like
like
annoying or
no,
something?
like
or
it's
what?
just not like they have some sort of reservation about my partner. I actually wouldn't go.
They have a reservation.
Yeah,
Oh,
I actually wouldn't continue the relationship.
Mad
I actually wouldn't.
Okay.
I actually wouldn't. That's how much I value their input on it.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you know those ones where like you really like someone and you find it so confusing when you find out someone doesn't like that person.
You're like,
That the only thing you can assume is that person that doesn't like them is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Normally, right?
Yeah.
Like you're like, something's wrong with you. Because I understand this person as fully
Great,
amazing.
sensational.
So I was thinking that you'd be like
I get
if
that.
if that person, like let's say any of us are interested in someone and then we bring them into the circle and then they don't like one of our friends' partners that
that also wouldn't work for me because I'd be like, no, you're wrong. But like, especially like a you and Marwa situation, because I'm like, you can't not get along less than 100% with Marwa because she's here forever. They're married.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you don't have to be here forever.
But I also feel like then this is another layer.
The guy said you don't have to be.
You don't have to be
That's
here.
so mad.
Like they don't have an option, and that's my brother. That's my sister.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, I get that.
You're just a girl to me.
We'll be together. No, I don't care how long we'll be together for.
They're married.
You gotta go.
That's what I'm saying.
It's almost like them not liking your brother's partner is almost a slight extension of them not liking your brother and you.
Yeah.
Because this is my selection.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
me.
And it's like you're not gonna be friends with a guy that would be the type of person to date someone that you couldn't get along with. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone here
Sounds
fits in
crazy,
this puzzle.
yeah?
Bro, I hope you're not going
We're
back.
going Old Testament. Yeah.
Crazy because I knew that's what you were thinking.
Okay. Like,
I said I hope he doesn't, and here he is.
you should think that my brothers are eligible men. You know what I mean? Not for you, but like you should, for your homegirls
but
that
for
you
somebody's
love.
daughter,
For your homegirls that you
yeah,
love, you
yeah.
should think that my guys are so good that they're
Bro,
so
you're
worth
actually
it.
so wrong.
You actually should,
No.
because I should think
Bro.
that about your friends as well.
Bro, because the amount of times people go to me like, oh, Carlos, like, are your friends single?
Yeah.
Like, which one of your friends are single?
And it's like because they hold you to an esteem.
Because they know that, like, yo.
Are we about to eat?
Come here. Yeah.
Why am I licking fingers right now, bro?
But they know that you're a good person.
Yes.
Right? That the people around you are good people
I
as
keep
well.
the company that I keep is me.
Yeah. That's facts. I like how you brought that
to
up.
it with this one here, but
Yeah, nah,
there's
there's actually layers.
But comfortability level, anything? Not okay. Yeah, I don't know. What are you all saying?
You know what's real cool? You know what's funny about that is you would assume that any of us would actually bring our partners first to the friends to sort of get their thoughts around that before
anyone else, or what?
before anyone else, but also because you were saying like if we don't like her or if Mara doesn't like her, then you're like I'm considering
Yeah.
this. But the fact that you would actually already talk to this person, already get to a point where you're comfortable with them, and then you bring them around. That's you having, you're comfortable and confident within yourself that we will like her, that she'll like us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're not doing this first and then doing that second. You're doing that first because you're like, I like you, my friends will like you, and you will like them. That's why I'm happy to build this up and then bring you around.
100%.
And this is what I find interesting about them friends where like, and it can tell you two things, where they just don't ever like let the friends will just never meet their partner. They'll never even think about organizing an opportunity to facilitate
it's
that.
really weird
because it tells you two things. It either is one of two things. It's either they're embarrassed of their partner or they're embarrassed of their friends.
Yes.
I feel like what else could it be?
I don't know.
For me,
but I know what you're talking about. I just never knew.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, that's literally the best of both worlds. And that is also the two worlds that you're fully chosen. So why would they not cross over? This is not like, let's say, I don't want to invite my... To be fair, honestly, not wanting to invite your partner to any other circle is weird. But like, because I was going to say like, this is not... Like, for example, I can see you going, I don't want to mix my friendship group and my work colleagues.
Yeah.
But I would never say, I wouldn't bring my partner to the work Christmas party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause that's weird. Again, like, bro, that's your partner, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's funny. Yeah.
so it's like to not bring your partner is strange. But partner and friends, that's the two that you chose.
Yeah, that's actually crazy.
So why are they so
mutually exclusive, bro?
mutually exclusive and so like what are they? Are they different? If they're not different, then they should hang out together.
Can they be different?
Yeah, I think they can actually.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that one.
Do you reckon you can have like a really
No.
not you,
You said
not
not
you.
me.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying
it's
like,
funny.
but do you reckon it's possible to have like, let's say, a really bantery friendship group, but a really straight cut relationship? Like, we don't banter, we're just proper.
Oh, but then again, you do know there's people where the partner is almost like a safe haven. But why are your friends not that? But you know there's ones where like, but maybe this is fine. Where in the circle, the guy's the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Maybe it's a guy. Yeah.
Bans him, defend everybody. I don't even know if the defend part adds to this. But he's him, he's cool banter.
Right.
And then around the girl, it's little spoon.
Baby talk.
Baby talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even like the whole relationship dynamic is it's just like a very now a more meek
maternal type of
it
dating.
is, you know what I'm saying?
I think this guy's sick.
Like, to an extent, it could be different, you know, because one of my
expose.
yeah, like I don't want to dive too much into it because people might know who I'm talking about, so I'm gonna have to cut that part out.
Yeah.
But anyways, but someone that I know, they're very tapped in like the whole creative scene.
Yeah.
Creative scene, fashion scene. So that means that they're a lot more out there. A lot of people know them.
Yeah.
They, go to events because they get invited to events to show love, support, whatever, right? And their partner is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Right? They ended up with someone that nowhere near that scene at all. Like no one knows them, nowhere near that scene. But obviously they're able to connect on a deeper level and all that sort of stuff, right? So it's like, I want to support you, but that's also not really my thing because before you, I've never really went to any of these things at all.
Interesting.
Right? Even the people, which is very not rare, but like to bring someone around that no one ever heard of. And she actually has no clue who these people are, like zero. But that's that case.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? So to an extent, it's like, yes, very different, but together.
It works.
I don't know, yeah.
But again, I don't think I don't think there's too many of those situations, right? Because with this guy, he's like a very nice guy, humble, everything. It's just that he also happens to be like a fashion guy, very creative, very like out there. Everyone loves him as well. Yeah. So he just happens to be that space.
Interesting.
Because of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it must.
There's no right.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're.
But I think there's easiest.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Works for family, works for friends, all of that.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't get to a point where it's like, oh, you always go through this kind of spaces. You don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this Beta AMP situation, man.
Did you guys watch it?
I fell asleep.
I fell asleep, but I got up this morning.
I'm gonna watch the highlights.
Watched highlights or
I watched the full game.
I'm about to probably go back home and
the full game is good.
Watch the second half.
Obviously, for context, it's this is AMP.
Yes.
American.
What is it again? Enemy is Possible?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Versus Better Squad.
Yes. AMP is where Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, Phantom, who else is on there? Agent 00, Chris Next Door. Goodness gracious, so many of them. And
Drewski was their manager.
Funniest
guy
with his upside down hat on there.
Yeah,
and obviously Better Squad Chunks. Nico, all them, AJ,
Drewski was manager.
Drewski was their manager.
He played
for AMP, but he
Drewski played. Oh, he ended up playing.
Yeah. The managers got changed to their jerseys.
Both managers. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now it was a good game.
Horrible soccer.
No, some of the touches were horrible.
It was so bad.
But to be honest,
then again, I fell asleep first half. But the football techers was
the few players were good. Few players were
maybe
good.
I'm also mixing.
There was a sign, man.
There was another charity match that happened recently that Chunks played in as well.
Yeah, solid.
And the football was so bad in it.
Oh, it was bad?
Horrible.
It's the ITV one?
It's whatever was very recent.
Oh, no, this was the one in Qatar.
No. That one was okay. That one was fine. Because that was Kaka, Drogba, a bunch of them. That was nice.
Okay.
It's a recent one. I don't know where it was, but it was in UK. I'm pretty sure UK as well. And they literally called them red and yellow team, something like that. Okay. They didn't even have names or whatever. It was a charity match though as well.
Yeah.
Horrible football, man. And then I went and watched this one, but I think it wasn't that good either.
This one, I think second half got pretty interesting.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think sold out. I think they had like 25,000 people attending that as well. But obviously got ruined. Or I think it was like 93 minutes.
Yeah, it was 93
And then
minutes.
I think it was going to go into extra time. So it was going to go penalties. Bro,
yeah.
I was excited. Everybody was excited.
That's crazy, yeah.
Bro, the commentator, everyone was like, it was going to go. Yeah. And then one guy ran onto the field, and then everyone ran to the field. Like, it became
the way
packed.
you see it happen
I was watching it live, and then I was like, I was like, bro, I'm watching this live. Like, I'm watching people run.
So you fell asleep, liar?
No, like when I woke up live, like like it's not live, it felt like it was live. Like I got up and then the game finished, but I was watching it.
Yeah,
the coach was like, "Oh, bro, you guys gotta watch it. It's just very interesting. It's like, oh, people are running to go to the field. Okay, we might have extra time. Oh no, guys, that's it. No more football. Like it was just weirdest thing ever. And then the players that had like their talk, they're like, Sharky came was like, I'm never gonna say thank you because you guys.
Oh man,
yeah,
because I didn't see.
He was like,
wow.
Yeah, he was like, I was like, I would say thank you, but I'm not gonna say thank you because
that's crazy for a charity match, though.
Yeah, but like,
if you stop the amount of time, people can't keep donating.
I know. Yeah.
So if it's really for the charity, so I can understand getting annoyed at that.
Impact the logistics, all of that kind of stuff.
That too.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, I was like, man, I was watching like obviously this new upcoming creators.
Yeah.
Like, do we, the next generation, like, do we just have the worst fan base?
I keep going.
You know what I mean? Like, because I'm just thinking, like, there's a few other stuff that's obviously happened, and it just feels like the fans are just ruining the experience.
So this is what I think it is, and it even goes back to this whole internet convo that we kind of had at the start of this, right? Because the internet is so much more accessible to everyone now, it means the age of entry is becoming younger and younger and younger, right?
Yeah.
So for us, we are obviously we're on the internet. Like I remember doing school projects in like grade 3 using Dodo dial-up. You know what I mean? That's when you go on you try to search up koalas and how they reproduce, and you end up on a sex website, bro. You know what I mean? But like that's why we're using internet them days. Like it's not a social media space for us here, right? Yeah. It only became social media for us at about. To be honest, like you have your MSN days as well, which is like
days.
I don't even know when that is. That's like let's say like year 5, year 6, 7-ish. Yeah. But in terms of the social media as we kind of know it now, with your Snapchat, following Instagram, Facebook, following creatives and keeping up with people in that way, that comes about age 15 almost. You know what I mean? 13, 12, 13, 14, like upwards. So we've learned decorum for the most part. Like we've started to learn a little bit more decorum by these ages, Like we understand social cues. We're a little bit better. We don't just have access to everyone on the internet and we talk anyhow to them. Yeah. for our majority of our childhood, we're in classrooms where you get told off for calling your friend a poo-poo head. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now you're on the big internet when you can cuss people out to them to suck your mum. Like big celebrities that you don't even know. And you're saying some wild, profane things, yeah? So as much as we're not the perfect generation, we learned decorum leading up to into our entry into social media, yeah? So now when you look at these people that amass fans and massive like fan bases in this day and age, your Chunks, your Philly, your, Kai Cenat, all these guys, they are having people that are the same age as we were when we were finding out these celebrities, but these guys have understood or have been privy to social media since the age of 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Like they've been on this. It's no management of this whatsoever in terms of how you act, how you hold and carry yourself. Yeah. So like the fan bases are just getting younger, and I believe a little bit more immature.
Yes and no.
Talk to me.
I think they're at the maturity that's normal for that age. I think when you are, because most of these guys are like, because I'm trying to think, when I was young and first started following people on the internet, I think the first person that I properly remember following in that, like, I was like, oh, this guy's dope, was Charlemagne.
Interesting. I remember I was like Lecrae or something even.
Fair.
Yeah.
The thing is, Charlemagne existed on the internet, but Charlemagne was present on the internet, but he existed outside of it. Right? With this age group, the first people that they're falling in love with now are people that exist on the internet. Right? And so that means you have constant access to their thoughts, their opinions, their mentality, the stuff they put out, the actual content, all this kind of stuff. And especially guys like Kai and to be honest, all of them at this point, they're streaming, right? So you always have it in on them. Now, I think what is the problem, and I think, to be honest, this would probably have happened to Charlemagne as well, where it's like people feed off what you put out there and return what they would think you would rate, right? So I would imagine with comedians, this happens all the time, actually. People will come up to them and just roast or try to say a funny joke or something, and the comedian's like, what the heck? You get what I mean?
Like be normal, bro.
Yeah, like, it's like, yeah, obviously I roast as a comedian, but like, we don't have to do that when we encounter each other like this, right? I think take a Nico or Gideon or whatever, it's like, you guys are pranksters.
Biggest menace, you know?
So, running onto the field is exactly what they would do.
What you would do?
That's what you've coached all these kids to think is hilarious.
Yeah.
So then when they do end up doing this,
it's almost like not a surprise kind of
it's like, it's almost, because they're not that mature. Like, that's the other thing. Their fan base, a lot of it would be kids that are under the age of 14. Right? 8 to 14 probably. Right? Which is crazy, but it's like, it's fine because it's like their content isn't too wild, but they're not at a maturity yet where they can make smart decisions. I think it would be very corny if like anyone that ran on there's like 19. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it happened.
Yeah.
But I do think a lot of it is like they're actually acting how they think you would think as this creator is a dope way to act, because a lot of these guys do the thing where they talk funny to people in public, they record it and they put it out there, and then they, like, these kids are all using your slang that you've created. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. Obviously not roasting them or anything, but because Nico actually put up a whole video.
The series?
Of how he, I think there was a boxing match, a big boxing match that was going on. And he actually snuck in.
Well, he's done it a couple times. His thing is ringside.
Yeah.
Ring Saeed.
Yeah, he was like,
ringside.
He's like, all right, cool, guys. My plan is to obviously sneak into the boxing match. So I've got to disguise myself as a whatever it is. Yeah.
as a Saudi prince.
And he would actually do it. Like, how is Nico in the boxing ring, you know, in a space where there's hundreds and thousands of people there as well?
Crazy.
And there's just so many of those situations as well. Even during the football game, they would actually, you know, they just go to the fans, putting out the first, second photo, like nothing bad, but it's just it's that sort of behavior that was sort of leading to the fans thinking that it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
Because you've also done that to an extent as well. So I guess what Shaki comes out to say those sort of things, and those.
Did anyone else say anything like that?
Like I think everyone else is like, it is what it is. You know, they're talking about rematch in the US.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, let's do a rematch in the US. But I think Shaki, I don't know if Philly, but yeah, it's like, okay, cool. Do we have, again, now this is more of like a larger scale as well, but do we have, could we actually go out there and actually say these things where low-key your behavior was based on how I behave? Like, do we have the right to do that?
Bro, I got bare pizza in my mouth, bro.
Oh yeah, wow, your back is full. Because I was watching it, I was like, what Shaki was saying, I was like, I get it, but I thought about it, I was like, I don't know if you guys are the right people to also say that, because now it's how they behave is a reflection of you. So where is the fine line between that as well?
I think my thing is a little bit beyond that is the fact that because younger and younger people are getting access to the internet and these fan bases are becoming a lot more younger and immature, it's not to say you have to expect that.
Yeah.
Or expect things like that, or because I mean, like, how else could fans ruin something? Yeah, if we try to see where else can this kind of impact things, right? I think it could impact it in the sense of like
sponsors.
A little bit, yeah, sponsors or something, or even with the age of our social media now, this could happen in any generation, but because young people are immature, they could take it to some crazy levels. Yeah. They see another creator as your op, and because they love you so much, they are going crazy with the comments, with the spam, with the hate, and it's like taking things so wild when you and that other creator are like, bro, this was one conversation that we needed to have and solve it. But now, I don't know, like, things go crazy. Yeah. Or like AMP when in New York, they absolutely mobbed the heck out of the place, and it was the biggest, like it was riot scenes almost. You know what I mean?
You get arrested for it?
I don't think they got arrested, but I think
it got shut down.
Whatever it was,
Cops were out.
Got shut down. Cops were out, and it was a whole thing on the news like the next day, kind of thing. So, as a creator that exists in the internet that is available to these types of people, I think you have to be very aware of that,
What you're putting out.
and what you're putting out, and the type of spaces you enter.
Facilitate.
And it's facilitate, beautiful word. The type of spaces that you yourself create and facilitate. Because who are you expecting to show up? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And show out at these things. So it's and that's such a hard thing to deal with as well when it comes to fan base or influence or whatnot. Is what if you're it's a problem. It's like, what if your target audience becomes people that you don't want them to be?
But that's how, do you
know what I mean? And for them, they're touching 30.
I think that's when you pivot and you start a podcast.
And that's what
Shaki, chunks of
you want to do something where it's like, yo, I actually enjoy sitting down and, you know what I mean? Like, I'm growing up, I want to, I mean, for example, this is a problem I had when I was doing youth leadership, right, at church. It's like, bro, I actually don't like talking to these kids about their problems anymore. Like, I don't believe in your problems. How about that?
Yeah, fair enough.
For the most part, right? And I was like, I'd rather just talk to people my age. And then you kind of move on to
your young adults instead. Yeah. Mark Ben said pastor. I mean, hey, prophesy, you shit in the books.
Who knows?
But
okay, I get that. I get that.
Because that'll be, bro, if you look at your fans and like, bro, these are not...
these guys are corny.
Dog, I hate my fans. Like, that's such a wild space to be in.
Because imagine we have TD and friends, and then we have a certain... No, think about it. If we have a certain audience pull up, bro, that's for us to go back and say, guys, what
are we doing wrong?
What are we doing?
What are we doing wrong?
Like... we have all these young, immature people running around, not listening, blah, blah, blah. Is this on us? Is it? It's like... Now,
it is.
Most likely it is.
Someone also, just on that, I think you were there with me. Someone recently was just talking to us about TD and Friends. The only one I was going to say the last one we had. The only one we've had.
Yeah.
I said just how amazing of a time that was.
Aww.
Just like,
they're like,
that's one of the best events or moments this year. I said, damn, bro. Let's curate.
I was like, damn, man, you need to be out more.
Also, this is going to be a clip included in the promo for the next one.
Very good.
Well, guess what, guys? You know what I mean? Like, we can
wow.
use marketing genius. Mad one, bro.
But so it's funny, like, because even when you look at other people who do concerts and so on, there's a reason why the audience and the fan behave and they just vibe, And then another one is like, they're throwing stuff on the stage. Like, is this reflection of you? I don't know. Maybe.
Facts.
You know?
Facts. Whenever I see those concerts where it's like people throw stuff on stage, I'm like,
You probably.
but you make ratchet music.
Yeah.
So like
Cardi
your fans
B,
acting ratchet
Yeah.
isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Like, Cardi B, I can see you throwing stuff on someone. So it's like when someone throws something on the stage,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, right? Compared to, I don't know, Usher,
Yeah.
right? Usher looks like he
Yeah, someone
behaved.
throwing something at Usher, like that was a hater in the
Yeah,
clip.
that's a hate. That's a hate.
That's an anomaly.
That's
You know
not a
what I mean?
reflection of Usher.
That's not a reflection of Usher. Unless it was Swiss Beats.
Even Swiss Beats were said, "Hey, bro, go, Usher."
There's a whole keyboard thrown on stage, not a cup.
Yo. Hey.
So yeah, I think I feel like
Yeah.
if you throw a name out there, you'll sort of know.
What we're expecting.
Well,
in that
yeah, what
space.
we're sort of expecting. You know?
Yeah.
And then even you yourself, man. You know what's even funny then? Even us ourselves, if we find ourselves like really subscribing to a particular influencer, content creator, celebrity, whatnot, hey, do a little vibe check on the rest of their fan base, because don't think you're the standout. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, birds of a feather, bro.
Flock
If
together.
the rest of the people thank you, that's my twin in them, bro. If the rest of the people in this circle think this way, hey, dog,
Yeah.
you have to look at yourself, bro. Yeah. Damn, man. I was gonna say, do we want to wake them up now?
I don't have a wake up call.
Oh, Joyce, I thought you said you figured it out.
Nah.
I thought you did.
Again, people comment your wake up calls. Then if you have ones that you think about and whatnot.
I wasn't on my hater ish this week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Sometimes
you
love is
have
good.
a good day.
You're
good
planning, you're
week.
preparing for Snow Lego, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? I'm
so keen.
That's this week, yeah.
Tomorrow night. No, Wednesday night.
Banga.
The night this comes out.
That's amazing, bro.
If she
Okay. I was gonna.
there's a certain song which I really doubt she would open up her concert with.
Open up even.
Wait, who are you going
That's
to
a
see?
big call.
Snow Allegra.
That's a banger.
On Wednesday.
Wednesday. She's got concerts here on Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday's such a nice night for a concert.
Yeah.
It's a little
if-
pick me up.
Huh?
It's a little pick me
It's
up.
just and it's just the perfect type of concert to attend during the
on a
week.
Wednesday.
On a
100%.
midweek, yeah.
Yeah.
But if she opens up the concert with Charleville Part 2, I will throw my boxes on stage.
Through the pants or what? Like how you get the
What?
boxes in hand? Bro?
Wait.
How are the boxes coming in hand?
Because I might even be freeballing that now, so I don't know where the boxes are coming
I'm
from.
just trying to understand the sequence of events here, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's a great artist.
Yeah? Yeah, you
Sensational.
love Snow, bro.
I really like Snow.
Yeah. Okay, that's a nice little concert.
There's a lot of concerts this year.
Not enough that I've seen, man.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I am trying to be on a little bit more on my
It's a
concert bag.
nice thing to attend.
It
It's
is.
just- you never regret it, even if it's bad.
Remember
we went Migos? I don't
Yeah, but
regret
that's
it.
because
I'm glad I
Black
did
was
it.
so good.
And we didn't even know him like that.
Yeah, we did, bro.
Yeah, no, but even like just saying, we went to Migos at their prime. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, like, bro, I was so like, I remember that time, we were so like mad at
We're just
like,
standing at the back.
standing at the back.
believe it was
Just
a horrible-
angry. Just but it was even the vibe of like, I think they were mad late, and then Black comes on. Who the heck is this guy, bro? I said, hold on.
I can hear my ex calling.
I started
That's the
calling.
one.
Yeah.
That's the one where I did Shazam. What's the song?
Bro, Black ate it up, and then Migos come on afterwards like, bro, bring it back,
bring it back,
young
bring
man,
him back.
young man,
Get Slack back.
bring the 6 lakh, bring him back, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah. So I'm definitely trying to get that.
Yeah,
that
I think there's a couple of people. I don't know if you guys know Roy Woods.
Road,
That was last night.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
I like
asking.
him. I was
Yeah.
actually considering that one.
he was from Manuals in 2015,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, hey,
That's part of the OVO sweatshop.
I said the sweatshirt.
Yeah, he was doing some. Good
If
graphic
y'all
work,
have
yeah.
links or connects, just whatever it might be, or even just tickets, and you're like, you know what, like,
Oh, we have a connect for Rod Laver Arena. Any concerts there? We do.
we'll talk about it after this. But like, you know, if you just want to bless the TD crew,
It's the least you could do.
the least
We don't
could
charge
do.
you for anything.
You get me? So I wouldn't mind that.
I would
I
like
was
a
gonna
free
ask
ticket.
one of these questions right here, but you know, let's just do it while we're here. We'll wrap it up since we don't have a wake up call. Then
Okay.
we can chat about this one here, then, man.
Let's do it.
How much do you guys think you're faking it till you make it right now, man?
Oh, right now?
Right the heck now.
Like, I haven't told you guys anything about the past few months.
You guys faking it, bro.
Everyone thinks I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
But, like, as soon as this phase of my life is over, I'll tell you how much I faked it.
Oh my days, bro. Hey, man. Magnifying glass on this man from now on, bro. Hey, scrutinizing every move.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, bro, you hugged me a little bit too long this time around. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on, bro? Okay, but yeah, this phase right now.
Yeah, no, I've been faking it.
Yeah.
And making it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what allows me to keep faking it.
Okay. Because
You know what I mean? Like, the faking is paying off.
Paying off. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And so I'll keep faking.
All right, part 2 of the question will come up after then. Yourself.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Some of these meetings, I fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how? Why?
They might be watching, so. No, they just ask for like
Some stuff.
yeah, some stuff where it's like, oh wow, you guys are doing amazing. Like, what impact have you guys had? Yeah, yeah. So some faking numbers there.
Yeah. I am also of the mind.
But even at work,
Yeah.
we'll dive. Yeah, we'll
How
dive.
much
Yeah.
can I talk about work?
Yeah, I'm trying to like I don't fake it. Like when I'm at work, I don't fake it. Like I
just Google.
I can't fake my work. It's either you're good at it, or you're not good
I
at
hear
it.
you.
So
Yeah.
so it's just more
In
of
your role,
so
yeah.
it's not so much about. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
He's scared.
But
He's scared.
anyways,
He's on the ropes.
no, because I'm trying to figure out like
go from it, I don't know.
you know,
Right.
I'll be getting some good shout outs, and I was just like, I don't know if I deserve it.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So for me, I think like, and it goes in line with the meetings kind of stuff as well. I think the problem also when it's like you are the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
even sometimes
Yeah.
in work.
Yeah.
So like, and you're the only one that has a ticket for this boat. So when I say what I mean,
Because then they're like, if we didn't go far from shore, nobody knows.
nobody knew.
Nobody knows. Until the day they ask, where are you guys? Where are you guys?
Where was the shore and where are you now?
Have you arrived?
Because the other company's boat just took off and they're all the way over there. What's going on?
They left 2 days after you.
Hey, when you are the captain of your ship, of your own ship,
Yeah.
it's easy. Like, it's just easy to make it sound so good.
Bro, that's being self-employed.
Bro, that's being project coordinator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of a project that you create.
Yeah, when they created a department for you.
You know what I'm saying? So like, on the fake it till you make it, it's like, I mean, a part of me wants to say that I hope to believe that that's everyone. But when you introspectively look at yourself and you're like, bro, the jig might be up.
Yeah.
Like one day.
Because my dad's always told me, like, you have to be very honest as an Arab because we have a reputation for being liars.
Okay, that's what.
And then, like, obviously Nigerians have a reputation of being scammers or whatever, yeah? But it's like, you know, you've been faking it and you kind of have to look at yourself and be like, am I my people?
Am I being Arab?
Am I my people?
Am I Arab? Bro, because I'm like, if the jig is up one day, yeah.
Lawsuit.
Lawsuit, God forbid. But like, so I just started deep and I was like, all right, if you needed to be a fraud in any, okay, the second question I was going to ask you is like, do you think that you need to be faking it to make it in order to survive within these particular like season right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, as in, you know, say, I've been faking it and I've been making it. Is there just another extra amount of effort that needs to go into something? Do you know what I mean? In order to now be a little bit more like.
So Richard Branson has this quote.
Yeah.
Like, this is a mantra which I haven't checked. This is a foundational one.
Yeah.
Where basically, like, his thing is, if someone asks you if you can do something, say yes and find out how to do it afterwards.
I like it.
Yeah. And that's really what I've done.
Yeah.
In a lot of my life. Like, I don't want to lose the opportunity.
Yeah. Especially when it's like, this is a nice opportunity.
Yeah, unless I know, like, a 1,000,000% I cannot do this.
Yeah, and me doing it
It's
impacts
bad
someone
for
else.
you. Yeah,
bad
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
Or I can do it and you can get this, but it's a different level.
It's dishonorable at this point.
It's a different level to be able to be like, I can do this, but this person can do it better.
Yes.
Like, that's a different level.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I'm saying?
generally speaking, it's like, I'll always say, yeah, I can, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You got 2 days to cut the whole thing. Yeah,
I got it.
I will code the whole thing.
Bro.
Yeah.
So do you think you need to be right now? Or is it just easy? Because what I'm saying is, like, for me, it's the easy route in order to serve other things sometimes. Like, I always say this, where I'm like, if my previous manager, I'm trying to mask it, was like, if they just knew, if I gave my full effort, they'd be fully blown away. Right now, they're blown away from the fake it till you make it. If they only, if they knew what I could do, like, or even if I applied myself, the result is going to be astronomical. But yeah, we're lazy because I don't know if it's even lazy, but if you're faking it in certain areas in order to serve others, does that mean we need to, like, are we putting those efforts in there for no reason?
Just putting you first, I think.
Putting you first?
Yeah. Just putting you first.
Yeah.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
By doing this.
Yeah,
which is not wrong.
You know the people that end up, like, you become servants to these
yeah,
roles. Or,
like,
Okay.
because it's like, if I do this and it's getting us over the line,
yeah.
and I do significantly more and it's going to get us way over the line, but I'm not going to see a positive reflection of that on my wage,
Okay.
Like, what's the point? This is what, like, when I used to work in a factory, it would be like, let's say you get like 30 orders a day that I need to pack to ship,
Yeah.
and they're expecting you to get like 20 of them done every day, and I get 21 done, but I could get 30 done.
Yeah.
Like, why would I just stress myself for no reason?
Yeah, 30 was going to become your new standard.
Yeah, exactly. Now it's the expectation.
Yeah.
Now
So
I
there's
do,
no
now
way
the
you
day
can
I do 28.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa.
Mate, you better slacken a little.
How's
home?
Well, how's everything? Where's the other guy who does 25, 22?
Consistently.
Yeah.
That's his standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
And then he does 27.
Yeah. And then when he does
Mark, you've been great.
You know
wow.
what's- you know
Today
what's-
we're gonna shout out Mark for doing absolutely
Employee of the month.
Bro, you know how many times I've seen stuff like that?
You know what's funny
Come
about
on.
this? Bro, so in some of our school workshops, some of these kids are geniuses, right? So these schools will set up, like, positive behavior, like, models and reward systems where it's like, this, you get this comment, it equals 5 points. You do this and it equals -5. You do this, it equals 10 points. And you get to this many points, reward. And one of the kids, this is what he said in this meeting, and it absolutely spun the teacher.
Oh, wow.
Like, the well-being coordinator spun that person. And then for us, we're like, hey, to be honest, this is not my school, this is not my system, but you guys need to sort this out. Kid goes, this system is broken because these bad kids only have to do something small to get a reward.
Yes.
Whereas me, who is always doing
literally what I was gonna
it's
say.
so hard for me to try to impress you because I'm already doing good. That's as in my standard is already
It's-
up
your
here.
standard, yeah.
I'm not getting rewarded for doing more than this because this is just what you expect of me now. And he's like, but these bad kids are getting all these rewards and these bonuses and these, positive points because this is where they're at now, and they just do a little bit more. They focused in class. They listened.
That's a
they
bad-
brought
100%.
they brought their calculator. He's like, I bring my calculator all the time. You know what I mean?
I am ready, bro.
I looked at the teacher like, what are you gonna say in rebuttal? what you got for that? Because I'm like, you are so right, bro.
You know what? Like,
Yeah.
that's a small snapshot of what society at large is.
Yeah. 100%.
I have something to add to this after, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, society at large is very much that. People that, like, misbehave a lot, even, like, in our legal systems, they can show a little bit of change and the judge will be like, we're going to agree with bail. You know what? At least you didn't stab your wife this time. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
this is genuinely how it
yeah,
works.
yeah,
right?
100%.
And another guy, probably months or another woman, months of frustration and anger and this and postpartum depression, and she throws a pot at her husband.
Goodness.
And then they're like, oh, that's very out of character.
Yeah.
Well, you might need to be,
Yeah.
you know, do
Let's
community
escalate this.
service. Yeah, let's escalate this one.
Which is very, I mean, the only reason why, I hope this is everyone, why we fake it till we make it is because we know we have the ability to actually do this task. We just need,
so?
Yeah.
Or we're duck in the pond. where the legs
We just
are doing,
think we're smart, bro.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
Like-
the legs are doing this and it looks all chill, and we're like, any moment now the jig is up. Do you
Like
know what I'm saying?
for some people that could be the case.
Yeah.
For me, when I fake it till I make it, it's more of I know
Actually trying to make
I
it.
know I have the ability to do that.
Interesting.
Right. Which is, but you know how some people are. It's like they want. If I come to you for a project, for you to have confidence in me to do it, it's like, okay, cool. Have you done a project like this before?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe I haven't,
But I'm gonna tell you,
but I
have.
know that I can do that project.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So now it's like I'm faking it because I know I have the ability to do that.
Yeah.
Right? And I feel like we've done that quite a few times.
Yeah, and
It's
I
like,
also think that's what gives you the audacity to apply for jobs where you know damn well you don't have the experience.
you don't have the excuse, but you.
but like,
But put it in front of
I
me.
can thrive in this.
It's not even that, bro. I'll get to a point. I'll apply for a job because I know I could thrive in this, and I know you can't find anyone better than me.
Interesting. Even when they got the
Even though I know you could find someone,
yeah.
I will tell you, I don't think you can find anyone better
But
than me
I'm
for this.
me. You get me? I was gonna say that the challenge to this whole you even mentioned how society looks at things in terms of the reward, this, that. It even goes to like what David said in Psalms when he's like, "Yo God, why do the evil people
wicked
prosper?
succeed.
Why do the wicked succeed?"
Psalm
so
73.
Much? Is it Psalm 73?
I'm pretty sure.
But it's like, why do the evil people prosper so much?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then you even go into verses where they talk about and God calls it to rain on the poor, the good and the bad, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But I think I forgot what the conclusion he comes to at the end of it. But I think ultimately is like, almost like but I just need to serve you, God, kind of.
Nothing like, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's nothing like me
There's an
just serving
ultimate
you.
reward.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
ultimate reward is to be in your presence, kind of thing.
Yeah.
The challenge for us is like, you know how we fake it till we make it, and we're in these situations, and it's because okay, why should I put this much effort? This is that. Are we trying to be good stewards? Because that's my problem and my challenge that I have, and I've said this to so many people where it's like they'll ask me like, "What?" I'm like,
Not valuing.
yeah, I'm like, how much value am I placing on what's in front of me? Is like, is it bad of me to not be putting in that 100% just
Yeah.
because my 30 gets me here?
Above the line.
Do you know what I mean?
I think there's sometimes where I'm like, especially with us, you know how we all have our hands in so many pots?
Yeah, fire, burning everything.
Everything.
the kitchen's-
Everything. And sometimes
kitchen's
I'm
dirty.
like, are you a good steward if you do that? Like, or are you
Are you the
is
best?
the ability, you know,
the ability
you know that
to
passage
juggle
of the
these-
talents?
Yeah.
Where it's like God gives all these talents. The master gives all these
Yeah.
talents to his
10,
servants.
the 5,
And 1, 2, and 5. Yeah.
Good chat.
And then one
turns it into
turns the 5 to 10, the 2 to 4, the 1 just buried it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, am I the 2 trying to have 5, or am I the 5 that has 5? Do you get what I mean? Like, 'cause-
yeah.
Am I 2 who thinks he has all this talent, but really he's just underutilizing the 2 that he's actually meant to focus on? Or am I the fully capable, I have 5 and putting myself into 5?
Into the 5, yeah.
And it's hard to tell.
Because also sometimes you could be at a 5 and you've only invested 4 out of those 5. You know what I
Good.
mean? It's like, are you?
Am I doing too little?
Yeah. Even though
I mean, last week you were saying, like, I hate that we pioneer everything.
oh man, what?
No, last week you didn't say that.
yeah. No, I mean, my sentiment
You said,
behind that.
I hate pioneering a new thing all the time. Like, why don't new
I hate
people
having to,
rise up?
I hate having to always
Yeah.
like. Why do we always have to create something or curate something? And
Yeah.
I just want to consume.
Sorry.
What did you say?
My bad.
Nah. But like, sometimes you want to consume. But it's like, okay, but yeah, is the stewardship that has been given on you is it that you're meant to be the one to juggle that and handle that? So
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Interesting
Because
one.
Very
it's
interesting,
you
yeah.
can fall in the place of, if we're using the same metaphor, being the one that has the 5, you're investing 4, and then you're like, all right, but I've invested 4. The person with 2 has only just turned their 2 into 4. I'm on a, like what do you call it?
But you've actually under.
Yeah, but you've underutilized and
Underperformed,
underperformed,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Technically, because they've 100% performed and you've only, you know?
Of 80%.
Crazy, man. Yeah.
You just gotta figure it out, bro.
Conversation with God, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, serious stuff. But hey, man, I'm just like, I want us to get to a point where it's not even we're faking it and trying to make it anymore, but it's like we've made it because we're subject matter experts.
With a voice
Yeah.
of authority.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
voice
yeah.
of
Yeah,
authority. I really
facts.
do want to get to that point.
And I'm like,
100%.
that's the like the thrive and
Yeah.
the, you know, the true living that
Yeah,
I'm
'cause I
coming
definitely see that, like, in my dad,
Okay, yeah, dope.
where I'm like, you just know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All the time.
Such assuredness with it. too,
Yeah, like as in your field of interest and expertise, like it's not that you know I mean, that's the thing. It's not that he knows everything. Yesterday was a weekend, and he's sitting in the living room just chatting with mom, and I just went and sat with them, and I was like, "Oh, what are you reading?" He's like, "Oh, there's just new regulations around like heating and cooling and all this stuff," and I was like, "Oh, so you're like actually
You have to learn.
intentionally making sure you stay on top of everything."
But this is what it is. It's like, it's not like you know everything, but what you know well.
Yeah.
And what you know well is a lot.
And that's enough
All
in
of
the
that
world,
needs now is tweaking, and it's enough.
Yeah.
It needs tweaking along the way. But our problem is, we act like we know all of the parts. We're only at this one, bro.
Just little
And it's because that little part,
size of a pea.
you get me. That little part is what they're focusing on right
Yeah.
now. But when they start to say, "Hey, actually, do you know this one as well?" The jig is up, bro.
They did this to one of our friends recently, and she may be jobless now.
Leave her alone. Hey,
But that's literally what happened. They looked at it and they said, "Hold on, wait a minute.
yeah, man. Y'all thought I was
You
finished.
thought I was finished?" We bought that Aston Martin. We didn't think this one would be rented.
It's crazy. They
Yeah.
literally need the rest of this situation.
We need
man.
What the
we
heck?
need it, bro.
You were doing this much.
The jig is up. The jig is up. I just pray to God the jig is never out for me, bro.
Amen.
And the same for my friends,
Amen,
bro.
Amen.
Hey, man, what we saying with these people, bro?
That's hilarious, bro.
I think that's us, man.
I think it's us.
Hey,
It's us.
thank you for joining us for another episode, the Disruption Podcast. Next week we hit 250. Thank you for joining us on a journey. We'll do our thank yous next week properly. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this on around. And with that, we'll catch you guys next week.
Yeah, love.
Nice little
Peace
sleepover
out.
with the boys, man.
Yeah.
Peace. Let's go do each other's hair. What? I know. We'll leave it there.
What about me?